guys, it's Simplicity and welcome back to part 4 of the Not So Berry Challenge. So I am filming this part right after I filmed the last part because again, I'm having far too much fun with this. So right now, we are just going to head and clean up our dishes and then we're heading actually to go and fix the lock mechanism for the police station. So yeah, we're just going to kind of skip over and go ahead and do that, get some simoleons out of it. So I think that's always a helpful thing. If you guys can hear that sound, that is like obnoxiously loud, I am extremely sorry. My furnace just turned on because apparently it's cold in my house according to my furnace. I don't think it's cold, but then again, it's like late October. Even though, as you guys are seeing this, it's actually November. Yay for pre-filming. But I'm not like super far ahead of my schedule, which is always nice. But okay, so after she is done at the police station, I think we're going to come over here to the junkyard. We can go ahead and salvage this here, and then we're going to go ahead and dig through some scrap piles, see what we can find. Apparently we can go fishing, but I'm not sure why you would want to. That one, there's nothing left. There's a car that somebody's here. We'll go ahead and dig through this one as well. That one's empty. And there's this one over here, and then there's a little one over here. So we'll just kind of wait for her to finish up. We can also come over here and dumpster dive if we want to. I'm not sure if that's something that we will do quite yet, but we shall see. We're just gonna kind of wait for her to finish up at the police station because we could use the simoleons. Like, we're not like super like awful when it comes to money, but we're not doing great either. So this will hopefully help us out a little bit. I don't actually think I ever really get these opportunities, so I'm not sure how much simoleons you typically get. Oh, 800's not too bad. That's pretty good actually. And the fall festival is actually in town, which I was going to mention at the beginning of this part, and I forgot to. So, yeah, the fall festival is officially in town. I cannot speak. And I'm not sure if you guys have noticed this lately, my videos that I have up for this month that I'm actually like talking in. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, like, I'm quite happy. But yeah, I don't know, I'm really happy right now. And I got a text message. Yeah. Anyways, back to this. So we just found a beat up game thing. I still don't know what salvaging does, as I am filming this after the last part, but hopefully by the time this one's up, somebody has like helped me out with that, because who was it? There was somebody that was like super helpful when it came to the lifetime wish. I'll go ahead and read out that comment really quick actually, if I can find it, because it was actually on the very first part. It was Keelan McKen. I probably just completely like butchered your name, but what she said was like, other than Sage being adorable, she said to fulfill the wish you have to build 3 Simbots, which comes later in the inventing skill. So like, she's been super helpful. So thank you a lot for that, Keelan. I'm sorry if I'm like saying your name wrong. I tried. But okay, so we're just gonna let her keep on digging through the scrap piles here. We do actually have an invention that in our inventory that we could probably sell, that I was probably going to sell in the last part and forgot to because I'm like probably too into this series. But right now we're just going to kind of let her keep on digging, get some scrap. And we have quite a bit of scrap actually. And I know like you can purchase scrap, but if you can get scrap for free, why would you purchase it? Especially whenever we aren't doing great on simoleons. But okay, so we're just gonna kind of hang out, let her get her scrap. I know her hygiene's probably like deteriorating quite quickly, but that is okay. Yeah, she stinks, and because of that, she wants to buy either a washer or a dryer. I'm not sure which one that is, but that isn't going to happen quite yet. Okay. Come on, Miss Sage. I mean, I'm super happy that you're getting like a bunch of scrap. But I always feel like this takes forever and like it gets really repetitive and that you guys are tired of seeing it already and it's only part 4. So like I'm super sorry if that's true. But it is like a major part of her like life because it is how she's going to be making her living and like she has to reach level 10 of the inventing skill and the profession. So I'm sorry if you guys are like super tired of seeing this, but I don't know, it's like it's a giant part of who she is. So we're just going to kind of let her keep on going here. And I mean, we are only 5 minutes in. So we just got 48 units of scrap, which is awesome. Her hygiene is awful. But that's alright. And my game's frozen. But yet the stench on her is not. How does that make any sense? Okay, come on, game. Alright, so we're going to have her go ahead and head off to the next little scrap pile. See what we can get. I mean, I'm kind of not wanting her to like collect any more scrap, but at the same time, I know that it's like super well like needed. Because I don't want her like running out of scrap. Because the inventing skill takes up so much scrap, it's insane. But okay. Is this a table? Looks like a table. I think we're just gonna have her finish up this pile. And then maybe we'll head on home. Because it is getting quite late. It is almost actually 9 p.m. in game. So it might be a good idea to only have her finish up this one and then go home and actually like take care of her skills, her needs. Alright. Come on, Miss Sage. We'll soon be able to go home. Oh, and she did get a wand overnight as well to sing karaoke. I don't think I mentioned that. But, yeah, I locked that one in. I felt like that'd be like a cute little like fun date she could do with somebody. I'm not sure if it'll necessarily be Mark because he doesn't seem like the type of person to be into karaoke. But you never know. But okay, so we're just going to finish up with this lovely scrap pile. I'm not sure how many units of scrap. No, I have the hiccups. How many units of scrap are in this pile, but it seems like there's a fair bit, although my game is once again frozen, which is always a whole lot of fun. As I said that, my game unfroze. Okay, but I'm going to come back over to our little house over here, and we are going to come and my game froze on me again. Okay, is it working now? Maybe, yes. Okay, so we're going to have her come home and take a shower, use the toilet, just kind of get her mood up a little bit, and then we will go ahead and, actually I think maybe we'll just cue that up for right now. Because those are like 2 things that she desperately needs, especially a shower. But we do need to take care of our little hedgehog as well, who is still nameless. But, wait a second, why do we just get 1,200 simoleons? And now there's silence outside my house. I am very confused. But okay, so she found a microwave by the sounds of it. Which is kind of like super strange. I'm not sure if it's actually like you're able to use it. But she's on her way home. Coming home to take a shower and get herself kind of warmed up a bit because she is cold. Which is another reason I was having her come home. So, yeah. She'll just come home, take a shower, get herself kind of in a bit of a better mood. She definitely does need some food and some sleep, also some fun. But we don't have anything for fun right yet because was it the first or the second part? We got robbed. So that was always fun. Stole our TV. That was something I did want to do as well, is get like a home like alarm system, but I haven't done that quite yet either. But okay, so it seems like she is pretty close to being home. Finally. Maybe not. Because my game's frozen again. Alright, so I skipped because my game was like acting up. So we are back. It is the next day. For some reason, she's like partially inside of the inventing table, but she is very close to leveling up, which is why I started recording again, just so that you guys could see that she's quite close to being at the next point. She's currently in her pajamas, which is like not something she should be doing this in, because for some reason it messes up with the interactions. So I'm not really sure what's going on, but once again, we are freezing quite frequently. So that is like super annoying, but we're getting through it. And I'm able to like ramble enough to be able to like fill the time that it's like taking up. But there we go. So she has now improved her inventing skill to level 6. And she is now able to detonate objects like junk piles, furniture, and appliances for additional scrap. And it's not allowed for children. The fire chief reminds the Sims that it should be safe and practiced at all times, and to keep it away from other Sims and possessions. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Maybe we'll have to do that maybe in this part or the next part. I'm not really sure quite yet. But that's kind of cool that you're able to like get other pieces of scrap for that. Okay, so we have a table and we have a microwave, but I'm not sure what any of the things that we like tried to salvage went. Unless, oh, does it count into your scrap? Is that what that is? Is like it adds into your scrap pile? Because that would make sense. I'm going to leave the microwave in there just because I don't know if it's something that we should keep or not. I haven't decided if I want it. But I did just move the garbage can over here as well, just because I feel like we should have another counter. So maybe we'll go ahead and add that in at some point as well. We have the little golden thing down here that we could also sell, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and sell the metals that we collected for a few extra simoleons. And then she's just going to kind of keep inventing over here in her pajamas. So she is level 6 of the inventing skill, and she's almost about halfway of level 5, the handiness skill. So we are doing pretty good for it only being part 4. Although, like, we have to, like, get her profession all the way up and get abducted by aliens and also do the gem collection for those 2 skills, which is one thing completely. Like, you have to master the inventing and the handiness skill. We're not doing too bad for it only being part 4. Although I have played quite a little bit off camera, but that's okay, because it's not like you guys are missing anything other than like her working on her skills. Oh, did we just create something? Was that what that was? What did you invent, my dear? What did you invent? If the frozen game. A localized static tester? I have no idea what that is either. We come over here and place this down. Can we do anything with it? We can detonate it, but I don't think that's going to help us out any. What we could actually do right now is go ahead and sell both of the inventions, because it is going to get her a promotion. So now she is a nuts and bolts combiner by the Twinbrook Town Council. So now she also wants to improve her inventing skill. But we have now officially gotten our very first promotion. And the essence of the inventing is picking the right elements to combine and create something. But we are currently 45 simoleons away from another promotion, which is like awesome. But okay, I think I'm going to have her come over here since she is in a pretty good mood. We're going to come back over here to the library. And maybe check our messages again and see what is going on over here, if possible. Okay, so I can actually get in. Alright, and apparently this library actually has an upstairs, which is kind of cool. But we are going to come over here, and we are going to check the online dating profile here, and we will go ahead and check our messages. And then we'll also go ahead and browse some profiles and just wait for her to kind of get on over here. We did just get 32 simoleons randomly. I have no idea where all these random simoleons are coming from. Well, actually, that 32 may have been due to one of the inventions, but like the 1200 simoleons that we got earlier, absolutely no idea where those are from. And I need to stop playing with my hair while I'm filming because it's becoming a distraction. But that's late because we're just kind of waiting for Sage right now. Okay, so she is on her way. She's in the taxi, which is always quite nice. And we're just going to kind of wait. So, one thing I want you guys to do, because I want to interact with you guys more, I'm going to ask you a really quick question. It's a very simple question, but I want to know how you guys are doing because I don't get a whole lot of like comments or anything like that. Like I get very select few, but I want to know how you guys are doing and like make sure that you guys are all okay. And if there's ever anything that you guys need, my Tumblr or my YouTube messaging, those are always open. Just so you guys know. Like, I know that's, like, completely off topic as we are just, like, sitting here waiting for Sage. But I wanted you guys to know that. Like, if you guys ever need anybody to talk to or absolutely anything, message me on Tumblr or on my YouTube messages. Because I get both of those straight to my phone. So, yeah, if you guys are, like, ever needing anything like that, just feel free to message me. But okay, so now that Sage is here, and I just was, like, super random, she's gonna go ahead and check her messages once my game unfreezes. That's, honestly, that's what I should just call this series. It's like the freezing game. I like the freezing series. But alright, oh, she's in her athletic wear. That's quite cute. Dominic doesn't know. I'm gonna go ahead and delete these messages. And Bill, no way, we like the same things. He's looking for a buddy. We'll accept it. Make it look like we know more people. Alright. And we're frozen again. Well, what, like 16, almost 17 minutes in, and we've been frozen how many times? Like, this is insane. Okay. Go ahead and browse your profiles here, chickie. Oh my goodness. Juan is such a creepy sim, and so is Skeet. Like, all the sims in this town are, like, so creepy. Ugh. It makes me kind of uncomfortable. And is that the Renee that Mark is dating? Because, yikes. Just yikes. Oh, Talia is quite pretty. But I don't really know if, like, Sage is gonna be, like, that person that is friends with girls. Like, I feel like she'd be, like, way better getting along with the guys. I think we might actually. As much as you guys are probably tired of this. And if it will let me click on it. Come on, game. Come back over here to the smaller junkyard. Just to get a little bit more scrap. Just to kind of come and dig through this. I mean, I know that we could, like, detonate it. But I think we'll save that for the next part. And see what happens. Like, maybe just kind of... Because I don't know if it'll actually work or not, but we can try. I've never, like, I did know that you could detonate things due to Life Simmer's Ambition, or like Christina's Ambition LP from a while back. But I've never actually done it myself. So, yeah, we shall see. We're just going to kind of wait for Miss Sage to come on over. And dig through a little bit more. Hopefully, if my game likes me. Because, like, I'm super close to wrapping this part up. Because my parts are, like, typically, like, it depends. Somewhere between, like, 20-30 minutes. Typically around, like, 25. Unloadable sim. Another unloadable sim, and another unloadable sim. And they all look like they're from the same family. So I'm not sure where they disappeared off to. But they disappeared somewhere that they weren't able to get out. But okay, so we're just going to go ahead and let Sage dig through this pile here. And hopefully be able to find some pretty good pieces of scrap. Yeah, we're gonna dig. And plus she wanted to do this anyway, so we did just get some lifetime reward points for it, which is like awesome because the sooner we can get to 40,000, the more helpful it'll be for the collection helper. which I did test out in a current household from last month with Caleb. I did get him the collection helper just because I was curious about like how it worked. So I never actually like used it. I just kind of wasted his lifetime points, but I just wanted to see how it worked. So it should actually be quite helpful for this series as well, which is like awesome. But okay. Come on, Sage, let's get going here, honey. I feel like it's every single time like I fast forward that it's whenever my game's like freezing on me. That's a really awkward message, sorry. But okay. I'm gonna stop paying attention to my text messages because we are pretty close to wrapping this up anyways. They can wait a few more minutes. No big deal. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of dig through this. I know it's like super boring. I'm sorry, you guys, because like I can't actually like fast forward through it, just because it's like whenever it freezes is whenever I'm fast forwarding. So I'm not sure if it has something to do with like this town or if it's digging through the junk piles or whatever it is. But something in this town does not go well with my computer or my game. So we're just gonna kind of keep on digging. I've got a really itchy nose. But yeah, we're just gonna let her finish up this pile here. And we shall see what happens. Although I do really want her to like detonate something, but I feel like that'll be like more exciting to do in the next part. Look at how cute she is. Like, she acts like she actually knows what she's doing. Like, if I was doing this, I would have no idea what I would do, and I'd probably, like, cut myself open on something. So, I have no idea how she does it. But look at how cute she is. Like, I can't say this would be what I would wear to go through digging in a junk pile, nor would I actually dig in a junk pile. But, you know, she's Sage, and that's what she does. Gotta make a living somehow, and this is how she makes hers. But okay. I feel like this is getting quite repetitive. But it's alright because we'll soon be wrapping up anyways. Within a couple minutes. Come on, honey. I know it's a big giant junk pile, but... Okay, there we go. So we just got 36 units of scrap. So I think maybe we will go ahead and... I don't know. I don't know what I want to do for the last little bit. The sim best. We could go there. What do I want to do? For the last 2 minutes, what do I want to do? You know what? I think I'm actually just going to have her come and head home. And just do a little bit of inventing, just because, like, I am wrapping it up super soon anyways, and we have quite a bit of scrap. So I think I'm just gonna have her come home and invent, which I know is, like, super boring, I'm sorry. But I don't want to have her go and do something that's, like, super exciting at the end of the part, which I hope makes sense to you guys, because I feel like if I was to have her go and do something exciting, I'd make this part, like, far too long, and I don't want to start filming the next part yet, because for the next part that'll be in what, like December, so that's a little bit too far ahead of my schedule for my own liking. But she's gonna come home and do a little bit of inventing. We did take care of the hedgehog, I promise. He is fed. So she is home. When she gets out of the taxi, she can come and do a little bit of inventing. But anytime now, Sage. I can literally see the wheel of your taxi at the top of the screen. Like, just come and invent, please. And there she is. Okay, so she's going to come up the stairs and come in and do a little bit of inventing. We do have a paper that she could be cycling right now, but we're going to go ahead and have her invent. And while she is going to start inventing, I am going to go ahead and wrap this part up here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can go ahead and hit the like button down below. If you guys want to see some more videos from me, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below as well. And there's also a little bell beside it if you want to be a part of a little notification thing to know as soon as I post. And I think that's honestly about all I have to say for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am, and I will see you guys all in my very next video. Bye guys.